I know you can hear me. Here I come. Yay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jay, and you are very welcome for the midnight launch of Diablo 4 tonight. We are going invading the world of Sanctuary once again, as we make our way towards hell. And also to mark off the occasion, happy Pride Month. May the demons of us come out and let's take over this month, just like the popular meme over on Twitter has. And also, you're very welcome to tonight's stream. My name is Jay, and you're very welcome to come for the titty, stay for the personality. I hope you're all keeping fantastic. So in the background, I've been playing some Diablo 4 music from the soundtrack to get us into the mood. The midnight launch kicks off in just a couple of minutes time. So I have it all ready. I have it downloaded. I pre-installed it earlier. It took quite a while, to say the least, to get it up and ready. But we got there. So, you know, I've been literally rushing getting home from the gym just there at the same time. There's a new update happening for Diablo 4 as we speak, just a small little update from what I can see. So maybe they're pushing some little patch, or maybe it's to allow us to get into the game or something. I'm not sure, but there seems to be a small patch or something loading in the background. So just bear with the launcher on that. It could be, I'm not really sure what it actually is, but we will find out. I'm sure we will find out soon. But you're very welcome to tonight's stream. I'm literally just got to sit down at my desk once again after I decided to rush home from the gym. I just got my cup of tea ready. I have my smoothie now ready for later on as well. Just need to it together, but whew, all is good. And yeah, shirts right off right away for tonight, since it is a special occasion. An object of depression. Big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Object of depression. Thank you for pressing the follow button. Welcome to my lovely people tonight. Gabao is in the chats. Dub is in the chats. Alvd is in the chats as well. Sketch artist. Locked and loaded, he says. I like the I see the chilling prayers of Sabrina right there. You have purchased. Okay, there seems to be some sort of launch thing going on Diablo right now. Your graphics, what? What the fuck? I just got an error message when I tried to load up the game. Give me 1 second on that. Okay, now it seems to be... Okay, it gave me an error message, now it's just going crazy. Let me double check it's not loading up properly. It says something about my graphics cards. Okay, it's loading up in the background. Okay, so I'm just going straight onto the server queue before anything else. And I'm just going to tell you what number or what the story is going on, or if there's any queues or whatever. So I'm pretty much just letting it see if there's anything that happens. Oh, it seems to be okay. I'm just hoping there won't be any issues logging. Barbarian J, that's it. You're too hot to handle. It's too hot in here. Hell is hot, but the twins are hotter. Bear with me 1 second there, guys. I'm just doing some stuff in the background regarding the game. Just make sure there's no issues, so just bear with me. Yeah, there's lots of things to click through here. I'll just subtle title like that. Font scaling, that should be fine, I think. You hear, ooh. We got cinematics straight away. But I can't hear anything. I just heard something, but now I can't hear anything. Can you hear something? Because I can't. No, there's definitely nothing coming through on my audio. Like, I literally just heard stuff and now I can't hear anything. 1 second, 1 second. There was sound in the background. I know you could hear it, and I could hear it too, and now all of a sudden it's just gone. 1 second, I'm gonna fix that. I'm sure it's probably just... I just probably have to connect to the Blizzard app. You probably all saw this at one point anyway, this cinematic. This is the opening cinematic to the... But just in case. I don't know what... Give me 1 second. It's not cooperating. Oh. Okay, now it's coming through, right?
Look at me. All the gold we want is right.
I just came with knowledge.
I know. Breach the seal. Get us through that door.
Alright, the sound should be okay now, right?
Oh, light up.
Well, I'll leave this play while the servers are loading up.
By 3 they come. By 3 thy way opens.
I didn't expect it to go straight through like that. I expected some wait time. I'm surprised.
Blood is the key. Blood is the key!
What?
I need 2 of you!
No! Go! I'll hold them! Go!
So, it says the blood of the willing goes...
You gotta be kidding me!
I love this cinematic. Such a great cinematic.
It worked!
We have to help him!
He's dead already.
Yes, we are, Pop Polydon. I'll give all the shout-outs there after this cinematic, okay, guys? Let's enjoy it together.
Gold splits better 3 ways instead of 4. Must be hidden here somewhere. Read this.
By 3 they come, by 3 thy way opens, by the blood of the willing. Hail. Hail the Creator. Oh, hail the daughter of... Oh no. No, no, no.
What about the coin? What's it say?
This is forbidden. This is a summoning. I cannot speak.
Don't lie to me! We came here for treasure. What is this place?
I don't know. Maybe it's a temple. Or a tomb, or...
It's a gate. And blood is the key.
Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is walked upon, guide my soul to thy sacred ways.
From the abyss, we seek thy salvation. By three they come. By three thy way opens. By the blood of the willing. We call thee home. Come.
Blessed Aberrant, thy eternal light protects me, thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my
Open your eyes.
eternal light protects me, eternal light protects me, thy eternal light protects me, eternal light protects me, eternal
There
light.
is no light here. You came to the darkness for knowledge.
Yes.
And all the knowledge you seek is here. Surrender. Speak the words. Call her home.
Mummy. Mother?
By three they come. By three thy way opens. By the blood of the willing, we call thee home. Hail, daughter of hatred. Creator of sanctuary. Hail, Lilith.
Blessed Mother, save us.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Diablo 4. Welcome. Welcome to tonight's show. Nice little cinematic, which I'm sure some of you have seen multiple times in the past, but you just have to watch it because it's the release of the game. You have to watch the opening cinematic, even if you've seen it 5 billion times before. Jay, I've come from Asmon's gold stream to tell you that the barbarian is hot. Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's check out some of the shout-outs that happened in the last couple of minutes. More Than Souls, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Also to Ertimus, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. Error Code Taken, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. OC Hellones, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Matthew 80s, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Rah. Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. And lastly, Damien Gomez X, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. And SBO4, thank you so much for the 10 months Prime subscription, my dude. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for the support, helping to pay the electricity bills. So guys, very welcome. You're very welcome to tonight's show. I have to set up the I have to set up the stop the clipping issue in a second, but I'll do that. So the music's going to go in and out while I click off the other screens and stuff. But I was getting an error message with my graphics card, so I'm hoping that's not going to cause any issues. But so throughout the day, I was deciding which I wanted to play, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to play as sorceress or if I wanted to play as necromancer. So I kind of decided that I'm going to start I'm going to try the sorceress to start off with, and see how that goes. But I'm sure the barbarian is hot. But look, I'm a barbarian. I'm a Viking that's playing with magic at the moment. Hey, Ryek, should have cosplayed Lilith Awakening for the stream. How would you even do that? How would you even cosplay as Lilith Awakening for the stream? Take the hint, Jay. Take the hint. Guys, just bear with me 1 second. I just need to change a setting on my game there, because it's going to cause me an issue either way. So there's something with my graphics card that I just have to quickly get back to. But I have to get to the settings for that because it's going to cause an issue. This set is Pride Month. Of course, it's Pride Month. What else? What other month do you think it is? So I just have to, they're giving me an issue with the graphics card, so just bear with me. I just have to update, just have to log out. So I have to exit the game because it's reporting that my NVIDIA graphics card there's an important update. So let me see if why didn't it tell me that earlier on? That would be even better, right? But it is what it is. So bear with me 1 second while I check if there is an update, or is it just Blizzard lying to me? Which wouldn't be the first time. It wouldn't be the first time. Make up for not hugging Teddy last time now. You know it. Where the hell's the... Okay. Yeah, I just have to find the proper NVIDIA on that one. Control panel. I have to see what what they're suggesting. Like, it would have been nice if it said it beforehand, but obviously it does it on that latest update to notify me. So sorry about this, guys, but give me a moment. I just have to go to the NVIDIA website. But how is everyone getting on today? I hope happy Pride Month to everyone who celebrates, of course. First and foremost, and happy Diablo release as well, of course. Gotta enjoy that. 700 RTX 40. There is so many. 1 second. System config. It would have been so useful if this was on my screen earlier, but look, what can you do? If it has to happen now to make sure that it goes and working, that's fine by me. Not the Ryzen. I'm trying to super. About to you're about to boot up Diablo yourself to pay for a little bit before I lay down. Wasn't feeling too well. You weren't feeling too well, Ryek. Oh my god, not a good sign. I just need to look up some information right there. Okay. Christ. 20. Why can't I find a 20? Oh, no, that's 2000. 20 series. Yeah, okay, so I'm trying to 2082070 super, yeah. Yeah, okay, that should be it. That should be the one. When was that released? Oh, it was literally released just the other day. No wonder it was giving me a clash of issues. So yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, I think Blizzard was right on this one. So bear with me now, guys. Literally, so what's happened is that Nvidia has released an update in their driver, and I wasn't aware of it. But Diablo won't run properly without this driver. So literally, I'm downloading the driver. It came out literally like 3 days, two days ago, literally at the end of May. I didn't know of it, but Blizzard is letting me know now, so I have to wait for this to download before we can actually log back into the game. So just bear with me on that. Outside of that, yeah, Stream Raiders, we're going to start the Stream Raiders now in the background. So I just have to wait for this graphics driver to download. Hopefully their server is not going to take me forever. Dear God, come on, it's not that big of a file. Why is it taking... Yeah, literally the Nvidia server must be like overrun at the moment. I'd imagine that everyone is trying to download from Nvidia right now if they have a Nvidia graphics card. Like I'd imagine that their server's overrun because, you know, if everyone needs to update it before it can begin, everyone's probably trying to download it at the same time. Unless people are smart enough that they have like automatic alerts for when drivers come out, but I can't play until I get this driver updated. Fun times. It can happen. Shit happens. Can you say I'm Batman? I'm Batman. Artori, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Also to Gabriel11TV, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Helen Nurse, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. And also to Wampix, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. Welcome to the stream. This graphics card driver update is being quite slow. Surprisingly, it's actually a bigger download than I thought. So it must be a pretty massive there must have been a pretty a massive thing that they had to do. This includes Nvidia graphics card optional addition to the GeForce experience. Oh wait, actually I might be able to bypass this and make it even faster. I should have the GeForce now, don't I? Don't I have the GeForce experience app? I thought I did at least. GeForce, I should have it on somewhere on my computer. But that actually might make the download faster. Because that's normally where I get my graphics updates, is from their app, but no, my computer doesn't seem to have it. I did have it, so I don't know where the hell it's went. But that must be what the issue is. You're looking thicker than before, Jay. Probably because I just came out from the gym like very recently, so that possibly is why. But yeah, I think that's the problem with the graphics card anyway, guys, is that the GeForce Now experience didn't never alerted me because somehow it got removed from my computer. So now I'm paying the price that now we have to wait a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. Hey Jay, how are you? Happy Pride. The tits are out alright. They're out because it's a special occasion. The only unfortunate thing is there was an unforeseen issue that it wasn't until until the game did an update that it then told me that my driver has to be updated to play the game. So I'm assuming a lot of people who don't have automatic updates or whatever are probably all having to update as well. So that's probably why the download right now is being quite throttled. So I'd imagine everyone's on Nvidia just trying to download this update, so kind of sucks. But yeah, unfortunate. Now, for those who want to join in with our Stream Raiders tonight, while we're waiting, of course, and as I play Diablo, feel free to click on the link there, and every 5 minutes you can put in a new unit onto the battlefield, and then in 30 minutes time we'll do the first round for tonight. So feel free to put in your units. If you've never played it before, it's our community battlefield game that we play every single stream, and yeah, and you can take part and destroy some enemies. Watch the clip while we wait. Can you relink that clip? Happy Pride, FS Samus, as well. Ghostly Ghoul, big muscle flexing, welcome to. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Also to Nihal Violet as well, big muscle flexing, welcome to. Yeah, guys, there's definitely an overload on NVIDIA at the moment. This is ridiculous. Like something that would take me literally minutes to like probably 1 minute, 2 minutes to download. Yeah, this is gonna, yeah. This is a bit of a joke, to be fair. I didn't know it was April 1st. I thought it was June 1st and not April 1st. But there we go. There's a joke being played on me at the moment. Which is not a funny one, unfortunately, not a funny one. Getting to see the twins out makes the wait not an issue at all. Well, I guess there's a benefit, but the twins would have been there while we kill the demons of hell, so they would have still been there. It's just a fucking pain in the ass that it's you know, and I see some people who are on my friends list for Blizzard games, they're all on Diablo right now, which is kind of annoying me. It's like they're all on it. Well, they might be stuck also, but it says that they're on it. What's the clip? Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Prayer to Lilith. Okay, okay, I'll watch this clip. Like, the thing is though, watching this clip is just going to make my download longer, but it's fine.
Hail Lilith,
Hail Lilith.
full of disgrace. Cursed are you amongst women, and cursed is the fruit of thy womb. Demons, you fled the garden, where the weak ones dwelt, and did not live in shame. Unholy Lilith, mother of night, pray for us sinners, now and at the witching hour of our death. Praise Madam Satan.
There we go. Praise Madam Satan. Praise Madam Satan. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. But I'd imagine everyone and their mother is currently downloading this driver update, for fuck's sake. Because it's taking its goddamn sweet ass time. So yeah, fun times. So while we're waiting for my graphics driver to have a lovely unfortunate update before I can actually properly play Diablo, because it's going to be choppy as hell otherwise, apparently, according to Blizzard, we have some stuff to talk about. So as you guys know, and I will get to the redeems as well, as you guys know, it is Pride Month at the moment. If you do celebrate Pride, or, you know, if you're an ally, or if you're, it doesn't really matter what your sexuality is, really, but it is Pride Month, so happy Pride to everybody. Now, in terms of that, I announced there on my social media earlier that on my JAFE, now you can even see it down here in the corner of your screen as well, is that all subscribers to the J for Pay is 10% off for the month, and on top of that 10% off, then 5% of all the new subscriptions that occur throughout the month will be donated to an appropriate charity, and I will tell you what that charity is right there, because I did decide what the charity will be as well. So I'm going to bring that up on your screen in just a moment. So 5% of all the money gathered by the end of the month. So, you know, by the time July 1st comes, I'm going to see what the total is, or that kind of thing. And then I'm going to make a video showing all the stuff, so everyone is completely informed, and then I'm going to show you the donation being made as well to the charity of my choice. So the charity that I have chosen to donate 5% of all the proceeds this month is known as the Belong To LGBTQ plus Youth of Ireland. I'm going to show you this right now in the background. So this is the charity that I'm going to be representing, should I say, well, donating to. So this is the charity here. It's an Irish organisation aimed at helping the youth. And even if you go onto their website, the Belong To website, you can see all their great work that they have been doing. I've been researching various charities throughout the day, and I ended up with this particular one because I guess the main reason for it on me was because I kind of wish that when I was a kid, I would have had this type of thing when I really didn't have it. So like, you know, back then we wouldn't really have had much funding on it. So pretty much our mission is to empower the LGBTQ plus young people through work, youth, education, changing attitudes and research, and pretty much just make it safe, equality, just have young people have a voice, make sure that they're thriving, you know. So you can check all this information on their website if you need to, but it's the Belong To charity. So this is going to be the charity that the donations this month, once again 5% of all the proceeds that I make this month will be going directly to this LGBTQIA plus charity. Okay, so I'll update you on this stuff throughout the month, of course, but creating safe spaces for people, and you have all the information here just to make sure it's a legit organization. You know, yeah, I know you guys who follow me for a long time, you know that I'm not going to bullshit you about this thing. That's the last thing I do, but I might as well, just for the sake of it, show you what's going on, so you know that I'm not full of shit. Even if I had to, not, you know, just to prove it, if nothing else, you know. But it is a real charity, it is a real organization, and this is where 5% of the donations are going to be going to. So feel free, if you want to check out Belong To. They're an Irish organization, so once again helping to educate the youth and creating safe spaces for them and empowering them as they progress in their career and you know, into their adult lives and stuff like that. So, you know, it's a support network, you know, suicide prevention, all that stuff. Okay, so that's pretty much where 5% of all the proceeds this month is going to. So I wanted to make sure, since it is Pride Month, that is going to an LGBTQIA charity, so an appropriate charity for this. And once again, at the end of the month, I'll be making a video with the donation at hand and delivering that donation to Belong To as well, so you know it's all. I know I once again, I know I don't have to prove myself, like it's not like I'm stealing the money or whatever, but you know, like literally I didn't even have to do this. I announced it because I wanted to give back to the community, something I didn't have as a child, and that's pretty much it. So you can check through all this stuff in your own time if you so wish. But yeah, it's all there. So it's the Belong To organization, and it's an Irish organization, and you know, they need fundraising. So in 2022 they fundraised this amount. So like, you know, that's just from, you know, generosity and stuff. A lot of the fundraising actually is given by the government, in comparison to going out on the streets and looking for money and stuff. From the numbers that I viewed and the accounting, you can see the accounting clearly on their page as well, because they have to keep everything together. But it actually goes through all the numbers of where the money comes from, and the vast majority of it actually comes from like government and stuff. Like even if you see here at the top, The top one is government services, and then right at the bottom is donated goods and services, which is, you know, fundraising and stuff, unless it's going through direct marketing fundraising appeal. So yeah, so the money is going to a good place, but you can see all this on their website if you need to. So there we go. So yeah, so once again, 5% of all the proceeds that I make this this month, 2 new subscriptions and all that, will go to that charity. So hopefully we'll be able to raise a couple of hundred or even more to the charity and help them out. So once again, 5% of all proceeds, and also you get 10% off all the J4Pay content for this month as well. So feel free if you wish, but at least 5% is going to charity. So at least you know you're doing your part. Not only are you supporting a fellow gay, but you're also supporting the gays on top of that. So you're supporting lots of gays with it. What's the charity called again? Belong To. Belong To. So that's the charity that we're going to be, that I'm going to be sending the money to. Nihil Violet, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Red Raven, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Ant Rakugo, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Findable Spy, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Fat Tony, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. And Enrique Draws, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. The GeForce Experience app, it's literally almost halfway through. This is how slow this is. This is just ridiculous. How long this download is taking for this fucking graphics driver. Like, I would have wished I got a notification that I needed a graphics driver update before I could have downloaded this. Like, when I installed Diablo this morning, I'm surprised it didn't alert me that the graphics driver needed an update before it could even launch properly. So I'm I'm just very surprised at that. Breaking news just popped up on my screen in Diablo. They're investigating logging issues. I wonder why, Ryuk. You probably have hundreds of thousands of people logging in on their servers right now. I'm actually going to try logging on their server again. I'm like 4 versions behind on the graphics card apparently, and that's why it won't let me play it. I can bypass the message, but then the game gets quite choppy, which would have explained why the beta. Well, it was fine when I'm not streaming, but when I'm streaming, apparently it just gets a lot worse. There are now logging queues. There are logging queues onto it now. I can just notice that. You can even see when I click onto the game, this gets choppy too. It just puts this much pressure on the GPU. Now I'm queued. Now I'm queued to actually log in. So going from instant login to now I'm queued. But it's throwing a license error when I try to access when it's not supposed to. Look, it's release night. These things can happen. It's just very unfortunate that this driver issue just popped out of nowhere. But I'm gonna have to exit. I'm gonna have to exit out of it. But look, let's try it again. Let's try it again in a few minutes, and because the GeForce Now app is almost downloaded. It's almost there. It's 3/4 done, and then hopefully I'll get that update ASAP. Like, I had this app before. It's just, I don't know how it got deleted from the computer, because otherwise, like, that's always what notified me of my builds and stuff. But what I'm going to show you while we are waiting for that, so there is Diablo content. Let me show you this. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say the game is a Blizzard game and it's also Diablo title. They have to be issues on release day. Sometimes they're smooth. I thought it was going to be very smooth until I got the error message, to be honest. But look, error messages happen. The picture of the 2 kids with umbrellas, I was like, why 2 of them cosplaying as Hogwarts students? Then I realized they were private school students. Hey Chorus, hope you're keeping well. So guys, if you're just logging in now, literally I had a bit of an issue with the launch, and I'm trying to get that rectified. There are also login issues on their servers at the moment as well. This is kind of typical stuff that can happen on a launch. We got to watch the opening. Cinematic, but then I had to exit. So but hopefully, as I said, it won't take too much longer. But what I want to show you in the background here, can I get rid of this ad? No, I can't get rid of this ad. Remove X. No, it's going to probably give me a pop-up if I try and do that. So what I want to show you here, Gay, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. I'm just with it at least running okay. Diablo 2 Remaster came out and it would not load. Oh, God, right. So what I'm showing you here, okay, so if you are going to be playing this game, I'm going to copy and paste this for you, just to make it a little bit faster for some people. Anyone who's going to playing this game in the next couple of days, or possibly in the next couple of weeks, or maybe just out of interest and you just want a bit of fun, this website called Wowhead, it normally deals with World of Warcraft stuff, but over the last while they've been adding on some Diablo stuff. So they had like Diablo 2 Resurrected, Immortal, let's not speak of that, and now they have Diablo 4. So basically they have guides, etc., to help people, but that's not really what I need. One cool thing that they have added onto their website is to allow you to do your talent builds in advance. So when you're playing the game, you're not going to have to stop and be like, oh, but what if I want this? What if I want that? You know, and you're there, because it can take a couple of minutes sometimes when you're looking at all the options, and it can slow down your gameplay. So what you can do is you can plan in advance whatever class you want to do. And obviously you can respec very easily in this game. So, you know, you can constantly change your build. But what you can do is that you can go onto wowhead.com using the link that I just provided, and you can actually start making your build in advance. So the one that I have here now is Sorceress. So I spent most of the day deciding, did I want to play Necro or Sorceress for my first character. And I decided to go Sorceress. Then I done multiple builds until I decided I'm going to probably try a Frost build to start off, because I like control. I like being able to freeze enemies, make sure that I don't die. So it's more of a Frost build with a little bit of electricity, kind of lightning added in. At least for the initial, when I'm very like in the starting levels, when you're very weak and you're very squishy, and then maybe like when I'm like level 40 or something, like more midway through the game kind of thing, or late game, that type of thing, then I can switch it up to a different build and maybe try fire or lightning or whatever. On beta, I went through electric and I liked that, but I found some issues with my mana. So I was going through the fire. I was going to do an elementalist build where I was using a bit of everything, and then I found out mana issues, at least in the early game, probably might not be an issue later on. But once as I'm saying, like the initial leveling experience, I just until I get to a certain comfortable place, I want to kind of keep at a kind of a consistent, easy enough going build, you know, and then change. So if people have played Diablo before, or ARPGs in general, you know this type of stuff. You have like a leveling build, and then you'll have maybe like a dungeon build or a boss build, and you know, you kind of mix around those. If you played previous Diablo games, you'd know exactly what I'm talking about, unless it's Diablo 2 where you only have, well, limited respecs, and it's a pain in the ass to get more respecs. But at least in this, it's just a little bit of a gold cost, as far as I know, and then it gets more expensive as time goes on. So Dr. Flying Unicorn, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow. And oh no, he's hot, says Dr. Flying Unicorn. Well, we do like unicorns here. You're very welcome, Doctor. Especially flying unicorns. That's definitely interesting. So what I want to show while I'm waiting for this issue to hopefully be less of an issue, on my, you know, due to the servers and all that type of stuff and my graphics. So while we're waiting for the issues to hopefully clear up on the launch, what I want to show you is my kind of like my idea of how I'm going to build the first, let's say, about 30 or so levels of my Frost Sorceress that I'm going to start off with. So at the start here, you have you're going to have you have anywhere between electricity to frost to fireball to more electricity again. So this is like melee electricity, and this is like this is more ranged electricity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a frost build. So I'm going to start with a frost bolt. Now, as you can see, as I put in talents, the next things are going to start unlocking on the screen here. So what I'm going to try is I'm going to try with a frostbolt to start off with, and I'm going to empower it right away. Using the first 2 talent points will bring me down into my next selection of items. Now, keeping on a frost build, I have 2 choices here. So I can either go for Frozen Orb, which I don't really like that much, or Ice Shards, which I find it's more like a Gatling gun. It's like a Gatling gun with just ice. I kind of find that a bit hilarious. You also have your fire, different things like fireball and stuff, and then you have things like chain lightning. But to stay on a kind of a frost build, what I'm thinking is to put a point into ice shards, then enhance it again, but by clicking over here, and then I think it was, yes, and then it was greater ice shards. So this allows that when I have a barrier, which I'll talk about in just a moment when I have that skill, it's going to pretty much treat enemies as if they were frozen. And pretty much what Ice Shard's probably greatest strength is that it deals an extra 25% damage, increased damage to frozen enemies. So as long as I have my barrier up, which I hope is to be as often as possible, this skill will always do an extra 25% damage. So I think that would be a very interesting way to do it. Now, these type of these skills here are only 1 talent point each, whereas I can rank this out to maximum 5, so I can put multiple skills if I want into this. All what increases is the overall damage. Right now I'm just going to keep it at 1 point, I think. And then I'm going to go back to my Frostbolt, and I'm going to put 1 point in Glinting Frostbolt. And what that will allow me to do is that I'm going to get mana back every time I hit an enemy, which is going to be important because I had mana issues on some of the other builds that I was trying out on beta and stuff, like 2 months ago. I'm sure there's been some changes since then, but doing that alone will now allow me to unlock my defensive skills. So they're mostly shields or teleport being an iconic sorceress skill. But what I'm looking at here is I'm going to go straight to ice armor. Now, ice armor is that barrier that I was talking about, and there's also Frost Nova as well. Actually, I'll do Frost Nova and then I'm going to do ice armor, should I say. So Frost Nova is going to freeze enemies in place, and it will also make them frozen for a couple of seconds, and that will allow me to beat the shit out of them basically while they're frozen. And then the ice armor is pretty much going to protect me from taking damage. It's going to absorb a certain amount of damage, and once again, while I have ice armor on, my ice shards do 25% additional damage. So the ice shards are going to be my main damage dealer for this particular build. So this is my logic around it. Then what I'm going to be able to do is I'm going to enhance my Frost Nova, and then I'm going to add on Mystical Frost Nova. So the Enhanced Frost Nova pretty much just reduces its cooldown if enemies are killed while they're within Frost Nova. And then the Mystical Frost Nova, it makes enemies vulnerable while they're hit with the Frost Nova. And what vulnerable is, it allows you to do an extra 20% damage to enemies. I think it's 20% damage to enemies. So as you can see, it's all this added, like this multiplicative or even additive damage being added on from all these different skills. So I'm trying to plan this out well, and then I still have 1 point before I can even unlock the next tier of things, which I'm not going to actually even need, because in my build I probably won't take any of these, which is strange because I played Hydra and I loved Hydra on beta, but with this particular build I can't include Hydra. It just doesn't fit. I don't have enough points. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put 1 point in enhanced ice armor, so that allows my ice armor to gain extra mana regeneration while it's active. And I can't remember, did I put another point in here? I don't think I did initially, at least. Enemies that hit you while ice armor is active have 15% chance to become frozen. Well, that's if they hit me. Yeah, I think I waited on this one until much later because they shouldn't hit me in the first place. And then I think, so now I have to spend pretty much, now that I've unlocked this tier, to get down to another very solid tier where one of my big damage dealers, which is this one here, Blizzard, I have to spend another 5 mastery points, another 5 skill points. And once again, I'm not taking anything out of this, at least for now. The only one that I'd probably consider, at least in this particular Frost build, is Precision Magic. Which pretty much increases my lucky hit chance, which is pretty much it's like critical strike. It does additional effects and stuff. That's probably the only thing I'd take, but just not now. Oh, wait 1 second. That's my graphics card's trying to boot up this. 1 second. I'm just going to put this on the other screen. So when I'm trying to make builds for this, I'm trying to make them as cohesive as possible. Now, when I was thinking of the Elementalist build, like having a bit of fire, having a bit of lightning, having a little bit of fucking pop-ups, having a little bit of a kind of everything. What I kind of found out is that, yeah, I had issues eventually. Stuff wasn't gelling up as well as I wanted. So just have to put in some login details. Trying to remember what my goddamn account for this is, but we shall see if this is the one. Nope, incorrect. Nope, incorrect. Nope, incorrect. Nope, incorrect. Dear God. Yeah, I can't remember what my password is. An email has been sent to you with instructions on how to claim your password. Gotta love that, being held back by what the hell my password was. Can't be jack of all trades right off the bat. Well, probably not. Like, that's why I'm trying to make a sensible choice with it. Don't lock yourself. I know, right? Click here to create an account. Wait, I have... What? What do you mean no NVIDIA account against? Unless I'm using my second email address for it. Let me try my second email address, because it says that there's no email address, and I'm like, there is an email address. I've had this before. Okay, this is weird. It won't even register this. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to have to make a new one. Fuck it. Gotta love this. Oh my god, they asked me to create an account and they start spamming me with all this stupid AI shit. The leader in world intelligence, artificial intelligence. I don't care. Yeah, apparently I have to do it before. For fuck's sake. Okay, now I get to do it. 1 second, guys. Sorry about this. Now, remember, in the background, we have our stream raiders as well. So feel free, of course, to check that out. Oh, yeah, of course it's taking... sorry, it doesn't error message. Well, duh. You didn't even give me time to type it in yet. So if you want to put down units, every 5 minutes you can place down a new unit. We will be playing this throughout the stream as I hopefully will be able to log into Diablo. Hopefully there won't be server issues by the time I try and relog back in. Yeah, I am human. Complete the secure validation. Okay. Please click on all images containing an animal. To be honest, they're not real. They're not real animals. So to be honest, that shouldn't even work. But apparently I passed the test. Yay, I passed the test, guys. I'm not an AI. Oh my god, now it's making me do it again. Contain a motor vehicle. Okay, easy. Okay. Create account. Yeah, hello, CAPTCHA, I've done it. Oh my god, now it's saying that this name is taken. Create an account. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Apparently, every single name that I'm trying to use is taken. This is funny. Okay, this one surely can't be taken. Create account. What? That's taken as well? What the fucking shitballs is this? Okay, surely this one can't be taken. This is just hilarious. If this is okay, thank God. I'm like, if this is taken, I don't know. Yeah. Continue. Come on, blah blah blah. Continue. Oh god, I have to verify the email address. Blah 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 blah. Email validation. At least it's fast. Great. Validated. Perfect. Now give me whatever I need. Skip. Don't give a shit. Come on. Give. Yeah, download. Come on. Give me it back. Oh, thank God, this is actually going fast. Okay, that's much faster than their website. Holy shitballs. Yeah, this is like 10 times faster than their website downloading this update. It literally has look, not so I'm not shitting you, okay? What I'm not shitting you, it literally has an official driver for Diablo 4 that you need to have installed to play the fucking game. So literally, I'm not even joking. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. It literally have to do it to make sure you can play the game. So yeah, so give that what? 5 minutes and 20 seconds approximately. Okay, that's not so bad. That's so bad. Oh, and Stream Raiders is ready as well right now, so that's good. So let's do that. So we have to wait about 5 minutes and hopefully no issues after that, guys. I know an unforeseen annoyance, but look, I didn't know. But let's do the battle for Stream Raiders. See, can we kill these units? It's going to be a bit of a tough one, but we're holding out. But these archers are starting to try and kill us. Yeah, I think our units are too split on to each side, so it's going to be a bit of a nasty one. If we actually, this would have been perfect. I'm surprised one of you didn't pick a necromancer. And I know I'm not even talking about Diablo at the moment, but a necromancer would have been perfect for this web. If you see lots of enemies, a necromancer is, because they create constant skeletons, just like in Diablo. Wait, we might actually win. My main tank here, and the Nag Tetra's healer, and these archers the Gabau's archers are actually getting us through it. I think we might have just skimped out. Might have just skimped on. Yes, we did. We actually won. I didn't think we were going to win there. It was definitely going against us. That was a close one, but good job, guys. Congratulations, Ganko and Lepermon, on some extra goodies. If you want to join in on the next Battle of Stream Raiders while we play Diablo, feel free. Remember, every 5 minutes you can place down a new unit. And then in 30 minutes time, we will bring up the next battle. So feel free to put down your units where you think is appropriate, and we'll go from there. Now, make sure if you are playing, complete your quests so you get extra rewards, get your units faster, blah, 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 blah. More army, better levels. Make sure you get your daily crystal, so you get even more goodies. And if you need to be on the shop as well, buy some things. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. So the update is, I believe, how are we doing now on the update? Is it where is it? Okay, it's 4 minutes or so to go. There seem to slow down but just over 4 minutes to go on that update. It's 40% done. It's 200 megabytes downloaded. Just 525 megabytes to do. So, okay, so we're almost there, guys. So hopefully we'll be able to do it. But what I'm going to do is, while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to show you the next what I'm thinking. So with my ice, with my frost. With my frost build that I'm thinking, I'm going to also include glass cannon. Now, glass cannon makes me deal more damage, but I take more damage as a result. But I'm just going to bring this up to about 2 ranks from the get-go. And then I'm going to start pumping in some damage into my ice shards, which is my big ability, of course. I'm going to then take teleport, so I have that teleportation. So that's I think I'm going to just keep it at 1 point for now. It's not too immediate in my list of concerns. And then I think I was going to do another point in Frost Nova, I think it was. Or was it more in Glass Cannon? I can't remember which one I was going to do next. But I'm going to do another point in Glass Cannon, why not? This will unlock what I really want to get to, which is the Blizzard. So Blizzard is going to be my big AoE damage dealer. And that's what I'm going to start off there. And then I'm going to enhance it so it does an extra 25% damage to frozen enemies. And then I'm going to enhance it with Wizard's Blizzard, which means that when Blizzard is active, all my core skills cost 10% less mana, which is, a lot. So the skills, and I'm going to explain why I can't use a Hydra and all that, is that since I can only have a certain amount of skills on my bar, just those skills alone actually have all of my available hotkeys and stuff already full. So that's why I can't put things on Hydra or anything else. Everything else has to be kind of passive. So what I'm going to do, since I need 4 points to go into the next tier, I'm going to put some points into Icy Veil, which means a point into Icy Veil, which means my barrier has an increased duration. And then I'm going to put 3 points into Cold Front, which means I just deal more chill damage. There's nothing, unfortunately, that I can't take Deep Freeze, which I really, really, really wanted to have in the build, but there's just no place for it. Now, if I take teleport out, if I feel like I don't need teleport, at least for a while, I can always go Deep Freeze, which is one of my ultimate abilities. So the ultimate abilities look really fucking cool. But in this particular build, I can't take it. So I have 10 points to invest until I get to my my final tier. So pretty much I just dump my points into Permafrost, Hoarfrost, and Icy Touch. And then I just need to put 1 point somewhere else, which I'll probably just put into like the enhanced teleport. And then I can unlock the final. I can only put in 1 into all of these. I can only put 1 point. And I'm going to put into Avalanche, I think it was. Was Avalanche or Shatter? I think it was Avalanche. Yeah. So Avalanche pretty much, it just allows me a chance to, so things don't consume mana. So, helps. And they also do extra damage. So, so 2 of my main skills, Ice Shards and Blizzard, is going to be affected by that. So big pluses there. So that's kind of more or less my temporary build when I'm leveling up. Is that download almost ready? Dear God, it's only 56%. It must be throttling every so often. It's a lot faster than their website anyway. But I'd say a lot of people are trying to download it, but it somehow was throttled a bit. It was going very fast in the beginning. Now it's kind of slowed down. Like I'm still downloading like 400 KB a second or so. So it's, it's not the slowest, but it is a big download. It's 525 megabytes. Considering just a driver update, but yeah. So this is what I'm looking at as my beginning build. Not as flashy as what I wanted, but it's very safe bet. And then I'm going to be able to enhance my I can't remember what I was going to enhance, my Ice Shards, and I think it was Blizzard, but I can't remember. I'm going to have to get back and figure out. I'm just going to put Blizzard for now. Or was it Frost Nova? Was Blizzard or Frost Nova? Maybe it was Frost Nova. But yeah, so this is pretty much going to be my beginner leveling build in Diablo using my sorceress. once again, I was going to choose either Sorceress or Necro for my beginning build. Now, once again, if you want to come on to do this for yourself, in case you're going playing it in the future, feel free to just copy. Well, you don't have to copy all the part after the AXO. Just it's the you don't have to copy all that, but you can cut off after the /sorcerer/ and then you can simply come on here and you can check what builds you want to build. So whether it's a rogue, necro, druid, or a barbarian. Now I've played most of these classes on the beta in the brief time that I had, and my two favorites were sorcerer and necromancer. And after a lot of deliberation, I goes, okay, let's just do sorcerer for my starting build, for my starting character, and then we'll go from there. I think in Diablo 3, my first was a sorceress as well. In Diablo 2, originally, I think it was either a crusader or a barbarian, I believe. It was one of two of those. I can't remember which one it was. I played all the characters since the original, but yeah. And Diablo 3, I think I played all the characters too, but I think the first ever one was the sorceress, or whatever it was called in Diablo 3. Maybe it was a mage or wizard or something. I can't remember. And then I think in Diablo 1, my first ever, I think, was a barbarian, or a warrior, or whatever the hell the class was. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm looking at for my my level up guide as such. So feel free to use the skill calculator to kind of map out your characters, so you don't spend time when you're in the middle of the game. The last thing you want is like, fuck, I don't know which one to go for. But if you do it ahead of time, you just have to kind of refer back to this page. You can save it and you can be like, oh yeah, okay, good. So you know it in advance. You can research all the talents, everything, pretty much what you need before you even jump into the game. So it will save you time in the long run. And once again, since respecs are very cheap, you can just simply respec anytime you want. But it's good to kind of go in with a plan. Let's see how much is left to go. Okay, it's at 75%. We're almost there, people. And let's hope there won't be any issues this time when we log back in. But unfortunate this has happened. But look, release date. Just Jenny, Big Muscle, Lenny, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Sadi Kuru, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. Mega Thron, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Oh, Hungry Moon, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Purge, is it Purgation, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Sin Atlas, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. And Lusciousness, I like that, Lusciousness. Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. So thank you all of you for pressing the follow button while we are eagerly awaiting to log back into Diablo 4. So just to kind of use some of the time I was sharing my initial Frost sorceress build. So once again, if you do, I'm actually just gonna, so just in case you want to play around with the calculator in the background, if you're going playing this in a few days or a few weeks or just for a bit of fun, there's the link on your Twitch chat right now, so to help you out. So feel free to log in and click the buttons and see what build you come up with, and you can easily just get rid of it all. And if you want to link it, so if you want to link this particular build to a friend, you can, or put it onto, let's say, Discord or some forums that you may be on, you can simply just click link, and then everyone can see your build, or maybe your dream build or something like that, So pretty cool little piece of tech here on the Wowhead website. So definitely feel free to check that out. Top little tip there. Strange Romance, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. 82%. We're almost there, people. Let's get this let's get this done. And then we can log back in, and hopefully there won't be an issue with the server. It's just so unfortunate that this has happened. I really apologize, guys. Hate when this technical issues and shit happen. Well, look, we'll get in. We will get into the game. Let's hope this is the only problem. There's no problems after this. This is literally the one only time there's a problem. Let's hope. But look, I think actually if it's not your fault, we're still having fun. Well, I hope so. So once again, guys, just to alert there again, I'm just going to bring myself back to the main screen. We're almost done now. The percentage is 89%. It's going. 89%, so well, 2-3 minutes, I hope. I know I said that a while ago, but something happened and it throttled, so I'm keeping an eye on it diligently. I maybe if I keep it up on my screen it will go faster instead of like clicking it down into minimize. Maybe there's something there. I know I'm just pulling at straws at this moment, but fuck it. Fuck it. That's all I can say. Fuck it. I'll figure out why. You know, I'll figure out ways to skip past this thing. Okay, so once again, as you can see down here in the corner, guys, so there's going to be 10% off for the entire month of June. So happy Pride Month. There's a 10% off my J for Pay content, which is 2 videos every single week, exclusive content of a more fleshy nature. You know, it's not always, you know, X-rated or whatever, but you know, there's lots of different types of content there. But there's 2 videos every week going forward, and that's begun since last week. The schedule has been updated, and there's 10% off all this month, and 5% of all new subscriptions are going to go to an LGBTQIA plus charity, which is an Irish charity called Belong To, which helps the youth of Ireland create safe spaces, empowerment for them, gives them information, you know, the suicide prevention, all that stuff that, you know, kids may need access to, and education and such like that. So at the end of the month, well, at the start of July, I'm going to total everything together. I'm going to make a video, and then I'm going to show you me donating that amount to the charity as well. So you know it's all going, you know, just in case if you thought there was any dubious nature behind it. Of course there's not. For people who've been following me for a long time, you know I'm not like that. But just in case, I know there's always something in the background when you hear people being like, yes, we're giving a portion of the proceeds to charity, and you're like, how much? Is it like 1 cent? Is it going to be 1 cent per person is going to charity, or what? So when I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I'm like 5% is going, and then adding up all that over the month, and then that will go then directly to the charity. So it's my little way of giving back to a service that I never had as a boy growing up. So yeah, it's my way of giving back and helping the youth of our future leaders, possibly. You never know. You know, the future, the you know, the next generations and stuff going ahead. So it's my little way of giving back. So not only are you supporting a fellow LGBTQIA member, but you're also going to be supporting charity dealing with that on the same side. So everybody gets something out of it, and plus you get content. 2 new videos every single week. So that's throughout the month of June, at least 8. And there's going to be definitely some bonus videos on top of that too. But you know, you get all that. So why not? Good. It's for a good cause. Everyone gets something. It's all good. Samus is asking me to do a Samus and Beyonce. Actually, some of my friends are at the Beyonce concert tonight in London. There was other ones at it the previous night. So I'm just like, well, enjoy that, cunts. You know, like, I'm not jealous at all. You know. didn't want to be there in the first place. Nah, to be honest, I made a conscious decision of I'm not spending that fucking money on it. I have better things to spend my money on than seeing Beyonce. As much as I like a bit of Beyonce, you know, I have better things to spend the money on. Maybe the next time, maybe when I can properly afford it and not, you know, trying to save up for a fucking house, you know. Go to Beyonce, get a house. To Beyonce, get a house. Priorities, you know, have to take place. I have to be a goddamn adult. I hate being an adult sometimes. So F Samus and Beyonce is asking for chest flex, and I will do that request. And Enrique Draws is asking for a bing. A big smile sent your way. So let's get that chest flex. What has happened to the download? 92%. It's still throttled for some reason. It's gone from 200 plus KB, 400 KB a second down to 115 KB, and it's just bouncing around the place there. So there's some throttling of some description that's slowed it down. But there we go. Hey Toby, hope you're keeping well. But there we go. Look, while we wait for this issue to resolve, at least there's some chest bouncing in, you know. And Dominican in the UK, big muscle flexing. Welcome to you. So 92% and counting, my peoples. We're almost there. The update is almost complete. Usually something like this would take literally like 2 minutes, but not this time. As I said, everyone in the world is probably updating this at the moment, and it's just like throttled the fuck out of the download server, and it's just like tipping away. Like even when I pre-installed the game this morning, it took me about two and a half, maybe even 3 hours to download it. And you know, it is a pretty chunky game, but my internet is very fast in general, so even then there was issues with, you know, at least with the download speed. Now I don't know, do they set a current download speed because it's a pre-installation or what? But like something like that should take nowhere near like 2.5 to 3 hours for me to download, especially since my internet is very good. So I honestly don't know what happened, but I'm just assuming lots of people at the time were pre-installing the game as well. And now with this update, you know, there's probably tens of thousands of people all trying to update, and it's just taking its goddamn time. And once again, I can't play the game until this finishes, but we're over 90%. We're 94%. We're 94% done. It's gone from 400 down to 120. It's bouncing around to 120 KB a second now. But yeah, it's definitely dropped like a hell of a lot since the beginning of the download. But we're getting there. Hey Pyro, hope you're keeping well. You're being patient waiting for this as well. Stream began over an hour ago and I'm still waiting to play. Now we did watch the opening cinematic, so at least we got something. But that's all I could get to before I was forced to get out of the game. But yeah. Andy V, NYC, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you, Andy. Thanks for pressing the follow button there as well. So guys, if it's your first time in the stream, you're very welcome. Literally yesterday, we finished Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Is there anyone currently playing Tears of the Kingdom in their spare time or actively? Maybe you're even trying to download and waiting on login servers to get into Diablo, and you're literally there on your Switch right now playing some Zelda. Who knows? But we literally finished it last night on stream. We had the finale. Pretty cool enough final battle. Very reminiscent of Breath of the Wild with how they tried to make it let's say a more of a spectacle than difficult by any means. But you know, quite a cool send off to the game, and the finale, the closing cinematics were pretty cool. Not only the not only the cinematic but also the post-credits cinematic as well. That, you know, that went on a lot longer than I expected. Like the Breath of the Wild one was over in just a few seconds, like maybe 30 seconds, I think, or maybe it was longer, but my memory's just not quite as strong as I thought. But you know, definitely a much more powerful ending here. 97%. We're almost there, guys. I can sniff Diablo. I can sniff his hair and Lilith's shoulders or something. Mother, I'm almost there, mother. Mommy, wait for me, mommy. We're almost there, people. Come on, you stupid download. 505 megabytes out of 525 megabytes. Come on, 20 megabytes. We can do it. It's literally every time we did something in Zelda, I was like, we did it, guys, we did it. And now literally I'm going to be celebrating that this download finally went through for this update. But yeah, so what I was sharing there in the background, now remember we have our Stream Raiders in the background too, but what I was sharing there in the background was a very cool talent calculator on the WoW on the Wowhead website. So if you do want, I'm going to link it there again just in case you're new onto the stream and you're checking it out. But there's a Wowhead calculator here. I'm going to show you what it looks like while I'm waiting for 98.5%. It's just taking the piss right now, but this is what you're going to see. So you can do this for each class for Diablo, and you pretty much can go down through the entire talent build, and you can, you know, so just you can do it in advance, so you're not you know, wasting time when you're in the middle of the game and you're there in the middle of a dungeon or something, and you're like, I don't know what talent I'm going to pick, you know? So you're going to save yourself time by just pre-planning it a little bit. And if you're thinking of a different character in the future, or maybe you want to try out a different spec altogether, instead of waiting to log into the game, you can just do it here. So just saving time. Maybe you're at work and you're like, oh, I can't wait to play Diablo when I go home. So, but instead of spending that limited time that you may have at home to play it, you can just, while you're at work or something, you can just do the talent tree, you know, in the background, and then you have it ready for when you're going to go home, and then you can just look at the talent tree when you're playing, so you're getting as maximum time as possible. Now the same with the character creation. I'm not going to spend, like, I'm going to spend like 2 minutes maximum on the character creation, because you can just change how the character looks in the game, to my knowledge anyway. 99.5%. Oh, 523 megabytes, 2 megabytes to go. It's now counting as 100%, but there's still 1.5 megabytes to go. Get this goddamn download done. Come on. It's downloaded. Downloading, ... It's done, it's 100%, it's stopped. But maybe it has to wait for installation, just so you can see it here. So maybe I have to wait for something. Yeah, express it so it's just faster. Okay, now I'm getting pop-ups on my screen. Okay. Now it's just loading. Such a pity that this needed to be done. Such a pity. Oh no, Mansers, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. I love Blizzard just send me an email. Early access to Diablo 4 is here. Jay, hell welcomes you. Play early access now. I'm like, I'm trying. I'm literally fucking trying to play it. Don't tell me that the fucking play it, Blizzard. I'm literally here trying to fucking play it. Don't you goddamn do this to me, Blizzard. Builds the anticipation even more, says Kapow. I know, right? Yeah, I'm just waiting for this to load up now. Don't worry, the bar is progressing. It's not quite there yet, but it's like, you know, it's like a countdown. So